Pleasant good evening.
Alafia, alafia, blessed evening, folks. People, kings and queens, gods and goddesses locked on. Proud Africans. Proud Trinbagonians.
What is going on?
Where's the scene?
Welcome to the Afro Trini View, another episode. We like in the Gayelle.
We liming in the Gayelle.
Yeah. Orisalase and myself, Kerron.
So is the scene, Nada?
Everything good? No complaints? What about you?
Same. My father always say that. I ain't lying. Only years I know my father. I never hear him say I'm not good. Never.
Yeah, my mother teach me that too.
No matter what, everybody asks him how you going.
Yeah.
I good?
Yeah, my mother teach me that too.
You know?
Anybody ask you how you're going you're always good.
Yeah.
So what are we doing tonight?
We here. Topic tonight is tell me
Influence and perception. In the African community.
Yeah, and this come about. We decided to do this tonight based on a conversation that you, I, and our good friend was having.
Yeah.
Christopher. Because he bring up something that all of us experience and never even realizes part of the reason we have a problem when it comes to business.
Mm-hmm.
You know? We go dive right in?
Yeah. Let me jump in the deep end.
He say, you ever watch that when we're in school and we're trying to sell stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Legal stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly. Something that we went and buy to sell over, which is the core of business.
Mm-hmm.
They stop we, seize we goods, punish we, want to see we parents, we parents against it, and then we wondering why we're not involved in business, or we seem scared to go in business.
Yeah. Why we don't
or
want to take
business
the risk.
don't interest us. Yeah.
When it is in it is built into us. I mean, things like that, you see it in primary school, you see it in preschool. I see it in my shop. One of my little customers, he was going Dago Boys. And his mother had buy him one of them big thing rubber bands. And the man sit down and he make a little bracelet and ring and chain and thing, and he going in school. And he say he will sell it for $1, $2, whatever, because the big thing, she maybe pay $10 for that. And he making $2 an hour or whatever. Teacher rough him up.
Yeah.
Stop bringing that in school. Why are you doing that? You know, but he wasn't selling it during class. He was selling it on the break.
Right.
Break time, lunch time.
Yeah.
It's not something that have in the cafeteria. Right? And the little boys and them was happy to have it. You know? So it's not something that does not come natural to us. You know, we make it seem as though it's something
It's
that
unnatural.
it is unnatural.
When is they actually force it
They
out
break
of
it, yeah, they break it
and
out
they
of
break
us.
your mental, your psyche too, because most people who watch the program now know we went to school together.
Yeah.
We went Success, Love until Composite School together.
Yeah.
I remember in Form 3, I used to sell bandanas. I wonder how much of my school friends remember that.
Yeah.
What I would I do is I would go by, it's the chicken place there now.
Sour.
The red and white chicken place there by the traffic light in Sour. But it had a cloth store there back in them time.
Yeah.
I know old man. Right? And I would buy the panels and cut it out, and my mother would stitch the ends. And I go in school and sell kerchief. But you always had to sell it under low. And before Christopher said that, I never think that about that now. Because I wasn't the only person trying to sell something in school who would come with snacks or some kind of something to sell.
Something to sell.
Somebody who making red mango and the community now. And all schools, I mean, since Christopher tell us that, I asked a few friends who went different schools, and nobody tell me that yes, it was allowed.
Yeah.
Or it was something that they had smile on or nothing. Because I did POB as a CXC subject. You know?
I do it as well.
I pass it.
I'm about too proud.
And I can't tell you, as a businessman today, I can't tell you nothing from that POB course.
Yeah.
But I remember the joy of buying something, turning it into a product, and selling it and getting money for it.
Making money, yeah. Yeah, and in truth and in fact, when you really think about it, nation, we have these bazaars. The schools just have bazaars. There's a Mayfair. There's all kind of fundraising activities, right? Why not engage the students?
To be part of the business.
Let the students and
run
then
stalls.
Run the stalls. You create the product and run the stalls in the schools. And you have the items on sale. And when you finish at the end of the day, you bust your profit in half with the school. You understand? Why not? I can't see that being a problem.
Were you saying to me, right, that in 2021, this is the first time somebody think about that?
How to be?
All the years we go into school. And then when we say to them that this is a well-orchestrated plan to keep us exactly where we are and probably even push us further under the dirt, they just tell we all it's conspiracy this and conspiracy that.
Yeah.
But they don't want we get in business.
No.
And that is just the reality that we just face.
Yeah.
So now that hit me, that hit us, it's time for us to go to schools now. It's time for us to go to schools now and ask them what they would do with these children without anybody coaxing them, because nobody can tell me to do that. I always, up to today or yesterday we was getting Jones, I always have a bandana. Something about a bandana, you know? And it started off by me going in that store because I see it in the window to get bandanas for myself, and then I realized how they're selling it. And that what hit me. And many
But that's how business is.
different, exactly, many different business ideas. They say the younger people,
Yeah.
and we're running them away from it. You know, so I'd be real glad to see your trailer them in the shop coming to see about their business.
Yeah.
You know, 8-year-old running a business.
Yeah.
Have a book to write things in.
Yeah. Keep track of your
That is
products.
stick with you.
Yeah.
The
It's
same
basic
way,
accounting.
but it's the same way that you're trying to teach us 1 + 1 is 2, since I know that it stick with us.
Yeah.
How come they don't want to teach us that?
Yeah.
Then when I say that all they want us to be is worker bees,
Yeah.
oh, you can't say that.
But that's one of the annoying things about school for me, because and there's something that I would implore every parent who, you know, you want to understand your child and the way your child learns, figure out your children learning styles, right? You could Google it and see there's a test that you could do at home that will help you identify the way your children learn.
Right.
Right? There's a quadrant, so it's 4 squares. I could never remember the 4th one, right? I know it's audio, visual, kinetic, and I can't remember the 4th one, right? The 4th one is usually the one where you could sit down in class and, you know,
Right, yeah.
be the student now, right? Now, I learned this at 30 years old. So if I had known this when I was going to success, I guarantee you I was coming out with 7 distinctions.
I keep wondering, how you come about that? Mistake or?
No, Digicel, when I was working Digicel.
Right.
It's something, it's
So
part
it's
of our
something
training.
known?
Yeah.
How that is not filtered down into our communities. How it is we still have the idea of prestige schools. And we know today for sure, without any uncertainty, that some of these so-called prestige schools, most of them still funded by the same government that funded the schools you don't want to go, have more access to certain things. If the prestige schools have more access to certain things, am I not right in my assertion that you really and truly do want everybody to be on a level playing field?
Okay, that's it, exactly. That is what it is. That is what it is. That is what it is.
That's why I tell them, if you come to me in the wrong time calling me something like a conspiracy theorist, when I done with you, because it's silly.
Yeah.
No, now that now, bear in mind, some of the things we learn, it's because it never hit me.
Yeah.
Because it never hit me that we so negative towards children doing business in school. And then we call it that. We don't call it nothing else.
Yeah.
Children doing business in school.
Yeah.
We had to find a way to continue that trend, boy.
Yeah. The children not selling guns, they're not selling knives, they're not selling weed. Let them sell things. Because at the end of the day, sometimes, you know, mommy might go in the grocery and she might buy the box of Dixie. Right? You ain't competing with the cafeteria because the cafeteria not selling that. You understand? You go and you stand up by the cafeteria and you watch and you see what the cafeteria is selling.
And look
for something that it don't have, and you say, well, all right, break time, I selling this.
Right.
You understand? You go in Price Mart, you buy a wholesale pack of Oreos or some kind of thing, and you come back in school and you sell it. You understand? Of course, we know you can't sell soft drink and them thing again because the ministry
Nah,
ban
but
it,
again, even beyond them things,
yeah.
we have to go back to, I introduced my daughter to Tulum.
Tulum bum bum.
She just call it Kobo. But what's matter? She loved Kobo. She loved the Tulum now. Right? And that is something is make home.
Yeah.
And that is one of the things we have to help push back again. The home snacks, because your big sister, your mother, father, and uncle can make a Tulum, Tambran,
Pawpaw ball,
sugar
Bene
cake,
ball.
Bene ball, and come and sell. You know, and the ingredients for that, some of them ingredients we have at home.
Yeah.
You
Making that in your kitchen.
Right. We have to push them thing.
Yeah. I agree.
We have to push that because it's not as much output in terms of money. And they might be in the kitchen cooking. I know some women talented like that, men too, where they might be able to do 2-3 pots at the same time, 2-3 different things in the kitchen at the same time. I know.
Hey, sorry.
If I cook in factory,
I cook in that. Yeah.
I cook in factory, and wherever the factory going with.
Yeah.
But there's some people with that, you know, they could multitask like that now.
Yeah.
And we had to get back into that.
Yeah.
Anybody hearing this that have the ability to reach out to the school that they know the children or grandchildren, nieces, nephew, and thing going, is a conversation we have to have in the schools.
Yeah.
I don't know if we had to reach out to the national PTA, or if we had to reach out to tutor, or if we had to reach out to the Ministry of Education, which we'll ultimately have to do if we go in that route. But we cannot just simply stop children from doing business in school.
Yeah. No, because entrepreneurship is entrepreneurship. You know, you can't disguise
There's no
it.
age limit for that.
No.
To start or nothing. No.
And one of the words we're using tonight is perception. And the perception that we have in our community of business is it must be a 12-story building, you know what I mean, glass building with nice thing and lion outside and whatever. A business could be anything. The fellas on the highway selling water, that's his business.
Business.
Because there is one man coming with a truck with all of them things, and have them fellas selling on the highway.
But we went success.
Right.
And at that time, we schoolmate and his father was responsible for most of the pies in Port of Spain.
Yeah. Correct.
Coming from a little building.
Right down the back road.
Right? You know, so that's something we really had to stress on too, boy, that
how we view businesses, how we see them. We need to stop belittling and looking down on certain things in the community. You know what I mean? Our parlor is excellent business. Right? Not because it's a Massey or what's the next grocery name?
You know me don't call the names.
Right, yeah. Not because it's none of them.
Not because it's none of them. But you know, you don't study that when it's convenient.
No. You're looking for the mini mart and the shop.
Just to come here. From where we leave from to come here. One of the things I was watching on the way is the amount of Chinese-owned groceries. Like, we see these things on TV. We hear about it happening in places like America and thing. And now we actually live in it, boy. What I say about we? You telling me do have enough Trinidadians with money and the willingness to open a grocery that these people live in another part of the world, taking how long the flight is to come here and open up a business and the thing is they open up in certain communities where you and I can't go and open up. Even though the majority of that community look like you and I. Is either the robbery business, is the breaking in, right? But these Chinese and them going in these places and
nobody interfering
with them, they're making money. How we not doing that for ourselves?
Yeah. I don't know if it's the risk we are afraid of. I don't know if it's I don't know what
it definitely. I know for sure black people don't like to take risks.
Yeah.
There's a certain element people don't like to speak about it because they just tell you, oh, that is long ago. But somebody show me some mathematics. They say, you don't know any grandparents? I say, yeah, my grandfather. He say, no, yeah, he was born. I say, yeah, 1914. He say, right. More than likely, your grandfather, father, or grandfather was born into slavery. And you had known your grandfather. That man tell me that thing just blew my mind.
Yeah, we stick up in. We coming back to that, guys.
We'll be back.
Take a break, okay?
the new trusted brand for household cleaning. Visit us on Facebook and Instagram at C's Cleaning Supplies. Place an order by calling us on 340-4610.
Oh, this clothing line is all about opening the black man's mind. All about reminding us as how beautiful we are for the near or far, yeah. Oh, the clothing line features t-shirts, checks, polos and shirts. Oh, dashiki, lady v-neck, lady tank top and baby tees, yeah. Dresses and cotton bags and hats and many more. Oh, and the no beyond experience.
This Christmas, order your Christmas treats from Emelicious Treats. Get black cake, sponge cake, chocolate cake, cupcake, cookies galore, cranberry cake, sorrel cheesecake, and lots of other treats. Plus, you could customize your own desserts. And don't talk about pastel. It's chicken, beef, pork, mixed meat, soya, tofu, vegetable. Look, call 7739-333. Call 7739-333. Treat yourself, treat your family, treat everybody with Emelicious Treats.
Yeah, folks, so we back. We back. Sorry to end so abruptly on you all just now. So we were talking about risk.
And then leading into perception. You know, but that risk factor real. I will share a personal experience with all with risk. In 2008, I left one job and I was selling DVDs and CDs. Right, so I leave the stability of our job, and that's what I was doing. My father, in seeing that, you know, it making a little bit of money and thing, I buy me the equipment and thing to do it. He say, well, I will give you half of my business place. I'll put a door in the front here so you can have your access anytime and thing, and you go open up a DVD club. That thought frightened me. Because now I'm moving from, I selling out a bag on my back, but now I come into a space where I have to fill up the place with DVDs and like how you see other clubs now. Right? Even though I already had an idea, I wanted to sell mostly documentaries. A few days later, a company called me to place me on contract in another company. I didn't even understand the arrangement, but I accepted because I was frightened to take the risk of doing my own business. And it's one of my, I probably had two regrets in my life. That up there is either that or the second one first and that second, but that is a regret. Because I was really, really scared to take that risk.
And you know, fear, they have two fears we face. Fear of success and fear of failure. Because some of us, we are afraid.
I think that's a fear of success too, honestly.
Yeah, we are afraid to win because we're not sure when we win, how it's going to look and how it's going to feel and that kind of thing. So it is important. I mean, the fear factor with that is concerned is because remember we get comfortable. And since we're small, parents telling me, hey, you gotta get a job. Just over broke. JOB. Right? To get a salary, which is the most addictive thing in the world.
And we still pushing children to that way.
Yeah. And then you work for 25 years, 30 years, pay a mortgage till you're dead, and that is it. Right? But I will tell you all that one of the biggest, it was one of my fears as well in walking away from my job to do what I'm doing now, which is the barbering and that kind of thing with me and my wife. It was a fear for me as well, because when I think back to the comfort of knowing that amount of money coming every month and I could do this and I could pay bill and whatever. Added to, people say, when I was leaving,
yes.
People say, boy, you sure that what you want to do, boy? And get in my head. But I was already made up, my mind was already made up.
Yeah.
You understand? So I had already decided that, hey, I fed up, leaving my business any day, come and going and working for somebody and getting frustrated. And then coming home and all 5, 7 o'clock in the night and thing, you're calling me for thing where you could wait till tomorrow morning to call me for. Right? But you're calling me tonight to ask me when you could wait. Right? And I tell myself, I say, one of the things that we have as a people, we have to also stop doing is trying. We don't try to walk. We don't try to eat. We don't try to sleep. We just do it.
Yeah.
Right? So we have a mentality where if we're going into something, we're going to it fearful now. Because you ain't really trying to, like, you don't want to put your whole self in it, whether it be relationship, whether it be work, business, because you don't want to fail now. You don't want to put your whole self in it. So you will just put in a little piece, so that's in case you get burned, you can jump back out now. But for my advice is, you're not going in to fail. You understand? You're going in to win. You understand? So you have to go strong. You can't half it.
The thing about that is
Not can't, you shouldn't.
support.
Really, but we always talking about that.
Again, I would talk from my personal experience, and because I'm not afraid to share some of my personal experiences, whereas some people will be like, nah, but I shame on that. I'm not shame. Because
the experiences will teach.
I proud of myself that I was brave enough to take certain chances, risk in a few different things in my life, right? Most of the people that I share the idea that I'm going to start this clothing line didn't see it. There's like, nah. One person I must shout out, I don't know, he probably watching Omari. He was one of the he was one of the few people. I was like, yeah boy, J boy. And a real kind of excitement, you know?
Energy.
Yeah, he was actually there the day the line was launched. Right? So, big blessings to my brother Omari. You know, we went to primary school together.
Jaffe.
Yeah.
Ballhead
Rasta. That is, and you know, it's so thing because we always, most of the times, I tell him free body, he's the man that has we always have opposing views on plenty things.
But that's good.
Right, yes, but with this real reason.
Yeah.
He was one of the few people to be like, not, you remember like when I say about the accident sure. Boy, I didn't even get that to know. I was like, outright, what is that?
Yeah.
Because them know they wouldn't wear a jersey with African symbols on it. So, because they know, and that's why I tell you, that certain people think that your business will fail because they know they will not support it.
Yeah. And that support is imperative from parents, grandparents, auntie, uncle, cousin, and I'll tell you why. You're talking that day, and two things come to my mind. Me as a child, when the first time I come home and I tell my father I'm going and try out for PAN in Success. Right? I was in Form 1. I went, I try out, I like it. I come home, I say, I went and try out for PAN. Now my father is a PAN beast, Jumbie. Right? He will listen to PAN 24/7, 365. Big up yourself,
like my father.
Right? He is a PAN demon, boy. The next day, he man went and buy a PAN. A chrome tenor, bring it and put it. I reach home the next day, I see a chrome tenor, chrome stand, sticks, everything.
And how long you play PAN for in Success?
2 years. I play PAN with Success for 2 years, but I played for 11 years straight. I went from Success, I went to Harmonites. From Harmonites, I went to Exodus. From Exodus, I play Specialist, I play Phase 2, I play Harmonites. I went back Invaders. When I finished, I was with Invaders. I spent about 5 years in Invaders. Right? So what that thought came to me just out there is the support that my father believed. He take the risk on me. You understand? And as a parent now, looking at my children, I looking at my boys, the two of them here, both of them love basketball. I say, well, all right, I have to make investment. You understand? And now I'm thinking, boy, is Trinidad really it? Because when I look out into the country and I saying, boy, why gonna let these two men and them do? Sweat on the court down 12th Avenue, 12th Street and fall down and break their foot and die and that? Or do I take the sacrifice and either send them or wrap up and go up and do it?
And you know me, I always question any government at all. Not just the present one, but previous governments of different regimes. All they really serious about crime, but all they understand how powerful sports is.
All the sports, arts, and music.
Well,
And the arts. Let me
I
just
don't
call it
even
the
think
arts.
this was my original idea because I think I hear somebody else say it, but I know I had the thought.
Yeah.
Every community supposed to have a government-sanctioned recording studio. Because
And a racket
we
in that.
know, we know from one of our previous shows how much music is made in Trinidad and Tobago that all they being deprived of hearing on the radio. We know that. And no, if no, but no, maybe. Right? Come on, man. You're supposed to have these things on them.
Yeah.
And they're supposed to be running. They ain't open out. Nah, they're supposed to be running. You're going to give people work. People going to explore to see if they have a talent. People. Well, they're serious. It's every community supposed to have a football, basketball, cricket,
Tennis, swimming.
Well, them things I call them from infrastructure that already there.
All right, okay.
So football, basketball, and cricket
yeah.
supposed to be running all year round. And when everything done, we have a nationwide competition for the winners of each community. So Sawa Bat area got to play Mova Lavantil.
Yeah.
Whoever win that might have to play Digo Martin. I'm just calling off the top of my head. For to have a national champ, they bragging rights.
Yeah.
And people just play for them thing.
Yeah. And when you give it some thought, you'll realize that is how that's how the national team will find players.
Of course.
From the communities, the community sports.
We know, and my problem with the people that in charge, they have a problem with us asking these questions.
Yeah.
If all they had these solutions and we didn't realize, tell we,
Yeah.
Because we want to solve it. I don't have to be part of the solution,
Yeah.
I want to be part of the solution. But if you have something that is working, that is proven to work, bring it and let we see it. Let we see it out there for the whole country. What we are about here on the Afro Triniview is the betterment of our lives as African people in Trinidad and Tobago.
Full stop.
That's it.
And the government have a responsibility, but the
course.
people also have a responsibility too, because I from Lavantil, right? It have many basketball courts in Lavantil, many football pitches in Lavantil, but I don't know why it has happened. I don't know why.
Well, I don't know where's a football picture, but let you go ahead.
Right? We had Angostura Community Center, which had both basketball court and a football field.
I never sweat there,
You never saw there? Nice. Right? And those places became recluse. You can't go and sweat. Right? If you had to go and sweat, you had to know this one who had to talk to that one to take
And that is
the
what we had to take
place.
responsibility for.
Correct.
That is on us.
Correct.
That is on us.
Now they come and they put 2 swimming pools. I see that one and move on now on the
Okay.
when they go in the village.
We just look down.
Right?
Yeah.
They put another swimming pool there. And I remember when they was building the first one, I was listening to
The national commentary.
the national
Yeah.
commentary, boy. What they playing that there for? Any swimmer ever come up from Lavantil? We learn to swim, partner, in the drain and behind the bottom there.
And
So we have a swimming pool now, and now you're going to see.
yeah, swimmers will come. Remember
The
I said
swimmers
that.
will come. The swimmers will
will come. If there's one thing we could do is learn and adapt.
Yeah. And we naturally talented as a people. You understand? So parents in Lavantil all like, oh God, boy, I know which part the swimming pool might be a little difficult for all to carry all the children up there, or they might want to because of the risk involved and whatever the case is. But
we had to make some kind of program. I mean,
yes,
you
you
can't
know what
just
I mean?
leave
I
it.
don't know what is in place.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to say it have nothing in place up there, but I'm simply saying that as the people, they would have put it there for us, and we need to take advantage of it, capitalize on it, and utilize it.
The same thing as they say for community centers.
Yeah, oh gosh.
No community center supposed to be closed from Friday evening till Sunday evening. Friday night, if I say midnight, I find I can go later because young people who might use the center, who we might want to target, will be out there doing wrong and illegal things later than midnight.
Yeah.
So if it has something to keep them there, no community center is supposed to be closed before midnight, Friday, Saturday or Sunday.
No.
Right? I remember listening to my grandfather talk about writing plays, and he said, you know, young people thing, and people lining up to try out for a part. You know, and I don't hear, no, I'm not saying it not happening, because I don't know.
Yeah.
What I know is that the community centers across Trinidad and Tobago underutilized.
Very much so.
And anybody that using community centers and have plans and things going on with it, or they share it with other people. Let me see, because somebody in Tunapuna might be using the center for something that the person in Bataria or in Sawa never studied now. You know, we had to make linkages.
Yeah.
Because what happened in one part of the country will affect another part of the country, even though, you know,
Even
people
if it's for
feel
good.
people feel putting up taller walls and cameras thinking, but that's not going to be good again.
No.
You know, so we had I find we community centers underutilized.
I agree.
Totally underutilized.
I agree. Which will bring us to the next topic is of influence. You know, we have people in the communities who are, what is the word I'm looking for? Who I don't want to say in politics, right? But that is who it is, right? The councillors, the MPs, and me personally, you know, I would like to see those people use their influence, right? And when I say use their influence, I mean use their influence to affect the communities positively, not just when election time come around, right? 24/7, 365. As we talk on the heart to heart, we don't want to have to come and see all in your office, or they come out the road.
It's not supposed to be so hard to see our MP, boy.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be so hard, boy.
No.
For election time, we know how to find you. We could see you.
Oh,
It's
you're
not
very visible.
It's not supposed to be so hard. Brad, you can't tell me what you have another job when I paying you
Yeah.
that kind of money.
Yeah.
You can't tell me what no other job. I don't care about your other job.
So here's we see. Let me stick up in.
We'll be back
And
short.
when we come back, we want to get back into the influence, because we was talking about something coming up in the career and what we to go there.
Yeah.
Folks, we'll be back.
We'll be back.
This year, avoid bacteria with seeds, cleaning supplies. Made locally superior quality, a family brand you can't deny. Detergents formulated to be better. Fabric softeners make laundry the brighter. All sanitizers are multi-purpose. So spend your pennies where it's a purpose.
Z's Cleaning Supplies is the new trusted brand for household cleaning. Visit us on Facebook and Instagram at Z's Cleaning Supplies. Place an order by calling us on 340-4610.
Oh, this clothing line is all about opening the black man's mind. All about reminding us as how beautiful we are for the year of fire, yeah. Oh, the clothing line features t-shirts, checks, polos and shirts. Oh, dashiki, lady v-neck, lady tank top and baby tees, yeah. Dresses and cotton bags and hats and many more. Oh, and the Nubian experience.
This Christmas, order your Christmas treats from Emelicious Treats. Get black cake, sponge cake, chocolate cake, cupcake, cookies galore, cranberry cake, sorrel cheesecake, and lots of other treats. Plus, you could customize your own desserts. And don't talk about pastel. It's chicken, beef, pork, mixed meat, soya, tofu, vegetable. Look, call 7739-333. Call 7739-333. Treat yourself, treat your family, treat everybody with Emelicious Treats.
So we back. We back.
Well, you know, the last segment of the show has always been the fiery one. So we coming up the road.
Yeah, boy.
And we talking about influence, right?
We wasn't even talking about influence, so we just conversing about what we coming on here today.
Yeah.
And
the rain started drizzle.
it hit me, boy, a little rain drizzle this evening. It's Saturday. The rain fall enough to change the whole atmosphere outside, right? You know, it little chilly, it overcast, and you see the water on the road. And them radio men and them, boy, the music slow down. Men playing slows, men playing R&B.
Yeah.
All you overstand the programming, boy. But something about that negativity making money for you. So all you're focusing on the negativity. Because if it was from sunset was hot sun and coming in the evening hot, it's level gospel music all you're playing.
Yeah, zest.
Right?
Yeah.
So all you overstand, always part of the problem. I don't care who vex. Always part of the problem. Because we listen to our urban station.
Yeah.
I shocked.
Yeah.
I looking to see if I see one of them, old people station now.
Yeah.
And it's an urban station. Playing nice, calm, relaxing music.
Yeah.
Whole different atmosphere. So all you overstand.
Yeah.
And if all you overstand, all you can't give me no excuse again about what type of the youths want to hear. All you can't give me that again. Yeah. Because I just hardly even hear R&B on radio. I mean, I don't listen to radio often. I don't. But the times I might be exposed to it, you really hear R&B and things now.
Yeah.
But if all you playing it in that weather, all you overstand.
Yeah. And there'll always be the naysayers who say, music don't influence, and they try to compare it to TV and these things. But I want you to try something. Try this, right? Because I am a motivator. I like to do motivational speaking. I like to, every morning I used to send out my little quote and thing, which I stopped doing, right? For personal reasons. But try this, right? If you expose yourself every day to positive influence, whether it be an audiobook, whether it be a positive video on YouTube, Instagram, wherever your favorite social media is, expose yourself to that every day, in the morning and before you go and sleep. You could do it lunchtime too, and you take a little break, take in something positive. And you tell me if that does not have an influence over your mood and your day. And if you could come back to me and tell me yes, then the same goes for the music. Because if I am listening to Buskull, Kick Off Jaw, Bullet, Rise the Machine whole day, what frame of mind on you feel like you're gonna be in? You feel you could run into me in the road or give me a bad drive? I looking to kill you. Because that's what I'm taking in. You understand? That's what I'm absorbing whole day.
You know how this happened a while, because it now hit me back there. I remember being in Miss Simmons' lessons in Form 2. I had to laugh, Good memory, but also a good lesson as I remember the memory. Miss Simmons' lessons was in the AME church on the main road in Battery. Right? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Right.
After your past jalo going up.
But close to 6
right. Yeah.
And me coming up in the maxi, them time is hard ponging maxi, right? And I always remember Miss Simmons saying two things. All the care come and focus on lessons after all they sit down in that, and then that kind of music all they listening to.
And she's correct.
This is 1992, 93. Right? For me, that was the only exposure I had to that, because we didn't have a radio to listen to that to. Man. When it had a radio, we as the children had no control over the radio.
Right.
Right? But now today we have the children with phones, tablets, access to the computers where they could go on YouTube. The friends might send them things. Because what I realize,
But when you look at them, all of them have headphones.
but what I realize is that these children now have, I had to get up to the time because we might stick with WhatsApp. I remember my nephew in 2019 tell me WhatsApp is for old people. We in 2021. I asked them, we in New York, I say, hey, how come he doesn't chat with uncle? Why not we message anything?
Yeah, they talk to you on Instagram.
Yeah, boy,
boy.
uncle boy, you on WhatsApp. WhatsApp is for old people. And we realize today that these children have other networks that they keep up with. And they're the same ability to share. So they might hear a song in a sense like the beat.
It's easier
Right?
for them to share. Easier.
And they share it. But the things it's going in them, it's going in and going in and going in. You know? And we have to be aware of that. We have to be conscious of that.
Yeah.
You can't tell me use a radio announcer on radio. Why somebody want to hear a song? What does make a song a big tune? And who does determine that? I always ask them radio announcers and them not to know. St. Anne's had a song V for Vex money. and he asks them that. Use a psychic. How you know the people ain't like it if they need it? Are you a psychic?
Yeah.
Who make you
The authority on that.
authority to know that Kerron new release? Nah, don't play that, they ain't go like that. Who is you?
Yeah. Because you don't like it.
But one type of music seem to be only making hits.
Regardless of what.
Regardless of what.
Yeah.
One type of music singing about one specific kind of thing. Like everything they make is hits. You understand?
And them same artists, when they release positive music, they don't play.
It don't play, and you know, yeah, that's something that you have to really deal with too. Because one or two of them show you that. You know, one or two of them show you that, hey, look, hey, nothing. You can't blame the artist now.
No. Because I get the music.
I get the music, the
You just
same,
send
and I
people.
use the same medium. So it's to come and you email it to Kerron. Kerron will think I use that same medium. I email it to Kerron. You think? 2 weeks pass, I hear this song. 3 weeks pass, I message her. Yeah, we get it, boy. Hey. 4th week, I send you back the regularly scheduled program.
Yeah.
As
One
I
time.
send it playing. Well, then were you telling the artists and them?
Yeah.
You telling them, continue making that kind of thing.
The nonsense, yeah. Make the nonsense, we go play the nonsense. Don't make nothing with substance.
Because I don't care what nobody say. I's not one of them who go ball, them artists can do better. I don't believe that. Them same men and them who writing them song could write a different kind of song. Because it take a kind of skill and a kind of talent, even if it don't like the content of the music.
Yeah.
It take a certain kind of skill that I respect after watching a songwriter to put
Lyrics.
them kind of thing together. Even if I might not agree with the lyrics, I respect the talent. So I know they could do other things too.
Yeah.
But if I do it and I play, because I never forget on Facebook a few years ago, I ain't gonna call the name, but I lose all respect for him as a so-called elder DJ on radio, trying to tell me the music, them not responsible for the influence that the music have on them because them trying to have parents. I'm like, what?
That is the
I
epitome.
had some of the strictest parents going to school.
That is the epitome of ignorance, Breds.
And when my parents hear some of the things I do in school, now bear in mind I didn't know nothing illegal or nothing. No. When my mother find out I used to be going beach on a Friday evening, she couldn't believe it. Nearly every Friday for almost 2 years, Form 4 and Form 5, we take we bus tickets after the abandon the bus pass. We take we bus tickets and we go in Shagaramas.
You ain't too big to get Alex.
Nah,
too big to get
boy.
I'll find you saying it to your chest now.
You know, my mother didn't know that because I still making sure I reach home the prescribed time.
Right.
I always the respectful one. You know.
So it was hard to
we
believe
up and
that you're
down.
doing that.
Yeah, we up and down because the influence of everybody around here and the music was a part of it too. Right? And again, plenty of us, the music influence at that time was strictly what we hear in the car or the maxi, you know. But now we giving them a phone with access to everything.
Yeah.
And this radio announcer / DJ / soca singer, trying to tell me as a big intelligent man that it had no influence and he not responsible for that. How we could be satisfied with people with that kind of mental on the radio pointing out things for each other and them, boy?
With a mic.
With a microphone, boy.
With a mic. I just want to implore our people to really start living with purpose. And when I say live with purpose, I mean...
It must be positive purpose.
Yeah, you know, you're doing specific things with a purpose, right? The music you're listening must have a purpose. The video, the TV. I mean, entertainment is entertainment, right? You go about time and
but that's what we have to do. Let me say that.
Yeah.
We have to understand what is entertainment and what is real life. And I think too much at times in Ila, I think it started with Vibes Cartel and Movado, where we confuse entertainment and turn entertainment into real life thing. So they're clashing on a record and we turn that, we take it, we give it life. We take it out of the records and turn it into real life, and then it just went off from there. It never stopped.
Because that's the Caribbean version of Biggie and Tupac. Yeah, that's the Caribbean version of that. You know, and but we have control, people. We do have control.
We have the control, of course.
We have the control. And, you know, even the devices and things that you're leaving your children with access to and that kind of thing, do it with purpose, right? I just ensure that my children watch predominantly black shows because I want them to see themselves positively, right? So the Cosby Show is a go-to for me. You understand? All right, he make the news doing whatever, but the fact of the matter is...
Them, for me personally, them can't make me write off Bill Cosby. I don't know. I'm not saying that he didn't do it or he do it. I'm not denying that. But I see, we forgive all kind of people outside of we. Benny Hinn and all them kind of people and them. And Bill Cosby that do so much.
So much positive.
That it has so much holes in that case. Nah, my daughter at 5 years old.
Love it.
I show you that where she's asking to watch Bill Cosby, the Cosby Show.
What she's calling?
Family show. That's what my 5-year-old daughter, I didn't tell her that. This called Cosby Show, Bernie Mac Show, and A Different World. And everybody, she love it. Family show, because that's what she's seeing in the show. Families. I could put my daughter to sit down to watch all them nonsense that they show on BET and MTV and thing. Then I'll be contributing. So long as I in charge of her and what she watching, I doing that. Of course, it will have a time when she will start to want to see she own thing and she might be able to do it outside of me. But I want to have this influence on her so that it might hold on her when she making her own decisions. Before we think, I wanted to do two things. Talk about we pop up. And I just wanted to read out this comment here by my chief, my baba Alatushe Ogun Ile Ife, Olakia Masatunji, one of we great Orisha elders in the country. He said our first fear is ourselves. Many of us are even afraid to call ourselves Africans or Alkibulanis. We remain with brands and no names. Names determine destiny. May we choose good names, Ashe. Thank you, Chief.
Ashe. Make up yourself, Chief. So, folks, we have both Orisalase and I, we decided that, you know, because we always talk and support on the show and that kind of thing, and we decided that from next week Saturday, probably once a quarter, we're going to have a pop-up at the barbershop location, which is 41 7th Street, Barataria. This Christmas will be the first one on the 11th of December.
Well, you know, we kind of robbing ourselves by saying it's the first one, eh?
Well, yeah, true.
There's actually the fourth one, but there's the first time we're going to have
more than one person,
Right? We're going to have people like Jason's Designs, he's do leather works, from wallets, belts, slippers,
shoes,
bags. You bring the idea to him, he'll create it. All right, we will have
trademark designs.
That is, Tosca jewelry, unique one, almost one of a kind jewelry, metal, you know, beads. She incorporate a whole different set of things in it. Hills and Valley Naturals, they sell soap, natural handmade soaps.
Tech Frenzy.
Tech Frenzy with some different gadgets and things for you.
If you want to do smart homes and all of that, we'll have those things.
Smart lights, smart bulbs.
Smart plugs. S&D's Hydro Garden, my neighbors. Stephen and Denise, you know, they have a very nice array of plants. You know, they have a very nice array of lettuces and those things. Food now.
Yeah.
Right? Next door. So
We will also have books from
oh yes.
the Black Agenda Project, Dr. David Mohammed.
Yes.
Some of his books will be there as well. And that was big for me. Yeah, that was really big for me. And we will have artwork from the legendary Astro Clouds, who just completed Third World America exhibition.
Yeah.
I know we bring in some pieces for the...
That will be available for purchase. We will have links and credit cards so that if you all,
you
all don't need to work with cash, if you're uncomfortable, the convenience is there. We're missing out somebody, you know. We're missing out somebody. That's all. Check the flyer there.
Can't forget nobody, man.
Yeah, it's 7. No, it's 8.
Well, let me see. So we have Nubian Experience, Jason Designs, Hills and Valley Naturals, Astro Cloud, Trademark, S&D Hydro Garden, Tech Frenzy, and the Black Agenda. Now, man.
Yeah, we leave out nobody.
Well, of course, the Nubian Experience will be there. T-shirts, dashikis. We'll have 1 or 2 pieces of jewelry as well.
Yeah. Cups,
royalty mugs.
Yeah.
You know, keychains, everything with a touch of Africa.
Yeah. From 9 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Yeah.
At Swag Elite Artistry Residence.
You know, let me shop local.
Yeah.
Let me shop local.
And you come and pick up something nice for the family, for the house. Yeah. A nice little piece of artwork, you know.
Support local, shop local, share it. We have a event page on Facebook.
Yeah.
Right? But when you come out, you know, come and meet we, come and talk to we.
Yeah.
Meet some of the artists. And I guarantee, one of the things I like in doing this is that new people that come, when they see some of the things we have offering this ball, because they'll be like, what are they making here? Because they just can't believe that we had that kind of talent because they're not exposed to it now. And that's what I say now, I say it again, we community centers underutilized.
Yeah. And we will have a door prize, guys.
Yes, we are overwashed.
We have a door prize.
But you have to buy, you can't just come.
Yeah.
So once you purchase something, you get a ticket.
Yeah.
And we have a big door prize actually.
Yeah, a very nice door prize.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah, that is it.
Yeah.
That is it for the show tonight. We're wrapping up. So until next week.
Only we have to look out for one another.
Yeah.
Living in love is not a statement. It's a song nice and it's a real conscious reggae and thing with it.
Yeah.
But it's actual something to do.
Yeah.
Right? We had to live in love. We had to look out for one another. We used to do it.
Yeah.
That's how plenty of we live to see this age, you know.
True.
That's how plenty of we parents and them live. Because they look out for one another. And it's nothing hard, you know.
Yeah.
And it's nothing you have to dedicate a specific time to or nothing.
Yeah.
You know, we have to live good. We'll be safe out there.
Yeah. And let me shout out my lovely wife, Candice. I know you're watching, you and my daughter, Shimraya. Because the boys on set with me tonight. So we know you're all home supporting as usual. Love you guys. Remember to like, support, share.
Yeah.
Subscribe to the pages.
Comments. Don't forget to comment.
Yeah.
Send comments. Comments. Share it. Every time you see it, share it.
Yeah. And send topics too. I mean, you know, it's only so much me and Orisalase can come up with.
And we actually, more than once, we have discussed topics that people sent us.
Yeah. We ain't afraid that. It didn't have no topic that is on where's the word I'm looking for?
That we
off
go
limits.
touch.
No off limits.
That deals with us and us working for betterment for ourselves. Yeah? So, and I have to say, you know, good night to my own precious little divine daughter too.
Yes.
You know, sometimes she'll be here and she will sit down if I put it on and watch it out now. You know, so here she will name her Kente, Daddy love you. Right?
Man. All right, folks. So we out.
Till the next time again.
Strength and powers.
See all your goodness. Be safe all your way.
All right.